she had to get a grill.
Hi. So I am filming some of this stuff after the fact, just because there were things that I was like, when I was watching through the footage that I had, there were things that I was like, I need to mention that, but I didn't get around to it during the actual trip. But my morning getting to the Cliffs of Moher was a teeny weeny bit of a nightmare, but it ended up working out fine, so that's good. But basically I had looked up directions to where everyone was meeting for the bus tour, and when I had looked it up initially, it said 8 minutes, and it said it was an 8-minute walk, and I was like, perfect. So got up in the morning, got up on time, got ready, was ready to go, and I was walking out, and I double checked the time that it would take me to walk there, because I was looking up the directions again, and it said it was a 24-minute walk. Now at this point it was 6:35, almost 6:40, and it said that we needed to meet at the bus for 6:50, and I was like, okay, I have 10 minutes to get to a place that is 24 minutes away. And I started freaking out. I started sprinting. I sprinted like my life depended on it. I haven't sprinted that hard since high school, but I went for it because I was like, I'm gonna be so mad if I miss this tour bus. And so at literally 6:30, 6:40 in the morning, I was sprinting through the streets of Dublin full speed. I looked ridiculous probably, but I just sprinted, like fully went for it. And at one point I like stopped to catch my breath, and this lady was like, do you have any change? And I was like, I have nothing, and I just kept sprinting. It was absurd. But I ended up getting to the bus for 6:55, and I ended up having about 5 to 10 minutes to spare before we actually drove away, so yeah, really feel like I finessed that one. I did have a lot of panic, like, as I was running, I was like, I am not gonna make it, and I was just having, like, all these thoughts about, like, what do I do if I don't make it? Am I gonna be able to go on one of these tours? But, like, I was meeting Kyle on the bus, and I was like, there's so many thoughts about, like, what do I do? Like, it's not gonna be the same going on a day trip without anybody else, like, there's so many thoughts like swirling in my head, but I made it. I really finessed it. Very cool. You want to be on the vlog?
Hey everybody!
What's up?
I'm the number one fan of the vlog.
We're in Ireland. Look at
our bus driver is amazing. Our
bus driver.
Sorry for that.
Our bus driver
alarm.
Bud is an iconic man. We love him dearly. He's getting us everywhere safe. He hasn't hit a single building. We're so happy.
And sings.
And he does sing. He sings a lot, which is amazing. He'll just like start singing like Irish songs.
A new day finds me far away from home. Ten limericks.
I'm like, thank you. You
So we're about to do a bunch of nothing sauce and sit on the bus for another
hours, many hours.
And do nothing sauce.
Exactly. We're going to Galway, I think, next.
How far is it from here?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Don't it look better? Wow. It'll be good. In for the shot!
Oh. You better get up safe. He's such an influencer. He's an influencer for real. I don't think you guys realize how high this is. That's a real high up. Atlantic. Oh, she's stunning. Also, look at his moss. Boop, 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 boop. Hell yeah.
Connemara, there's a lot of guys over there with a lot of sheep and sheep land.
everyone. I am currently taking the side quest of my life. So I knew that when I was in Dublin, this is right by the ports, I knew I wanted to go to the seawall because there's a lighthouse right at the end of it, and it's one of the longest seawalls in the world. That might be wrong. I'll put a correction on screen, but it's a very long seawall that goes all the way into the Irish Sea, like 2 kilometers into the Irish Sea. So I knew I wanted to see it. I did not realize what a trek it would be to get there. I'm currently in a very weird area, but Google Maps tells me this is the way to go. So this is the way we're going. But yeah, very weird. There's lots of big construction equipment and stuff for moving crates onto ships. There's like a big old wall of freight boxes. That's not what they're called. Whatever, you get what I mean. But yeah, I'm all by my lonesome. Don't mind how I look. The wind has been blowing behind me for the last 45 minutes, so I look a little bit insane. But yeah, I'll let you know if I find it. Also, there's some very pretty mountain views behind me. You can kind of see it. But yeah, it's a nice scenic walk. It's just really long and very windy. I will catch you guys when I get to the port finally. All of my walking was not in vain. Absolutely stunning. Alright, now we continue to the lighthouse. You know what this means? I made it. That's the Irish Sea. It's a little windy, but it's pretty cool. There's the lighthouse. I'm not going all the way to the end. I thought I would. I'm so cold. It's so windy. I walked for so long, so I'm just gonna, I got some pictures of it from a distance. Do I go all the way? I don't know. I'll think about it. It's a little windy. I walked a little further. Problem is that I can't see anything because the wind does this. So that's a bit of an issue, but it's fine. There it is. I walked the whole way. It is very windy. I think there's a life lesson for boys. And that life lesson is when the lighthouse seems too long. We've already walked for 2 hours. Just walking. And then forward is the big boy. Don't give up. I made it. I came all the way to the lighthouse. I almost gave up like halfway down. I was like, is it worth it to go all the way? And I did. Back. But now I have to walk for like an hour to get back. So actually probably almost 2 hours to get back. So wish me luck. You good, my dude? You okay? You just chilling? Okay, well, have a good day. I hope you're good. Okay, bye. Bye, Mr. Seagull. Bye. I will not lie to you. My whole body aches. It hurts so bad. I have walked so much. But I'm making good progress. It's like 6:45, so I'll probably be close to Dublin, like the city center of Dublin, in like half an hour, maybe less. So it's not that far. It's just I'm tired and I hurt. This is my first ever sip of the Guinness.